What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for all of your love and support. 1,300 plus episodes and 500,000 streams worldwide. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I still see the downloads and stuff. I've been traveling a lot. I've been in and through Orlando, back and forth to Denver, hitting up Colorado. I just been a little bit of everywhere, and you guys have not been far from thought. This show would not be what it is. I wouldn't have the downloads that I have. Had people not been believing in me, had people not shown their support, none of this would be possible. So I do not take it for granted at all. I've just been limited on the time that I've had to do things, and I'm just moving and shaking and making some magic happen. But I could not let another day go by without talking about this miniseries. I'm talking about Ava DuVernay's Netflix miniseries, I guess you could say, When They See Us. When They See Us. If you haven't already seen it, you need to watch it. You just need to watch it because it is very resounding, especially of everything that's happening today, in today's world. But in this miniseries, 5 young men were wrongfully accused of an attack of a jogger, a female jogger. She was jogging one night to get her exercise in. She was attacked, and these 5 young men, teenagers, babies, they were basically pinned to the crime without any real evidence, without any witnesses. It was just hearsay. And it goes through a lot of what the process was for them and their families. And I know I don't want to give anything away. I'm not going to give anything away, but I will say that eventually, which was a sad part, and definitely pulled on my heartstrings, eventually these 5 young men were exonerated on those charges and got to, I don't want to say rejoin society, but got a second chance at life. You know, something horrible that happened, their freedom was taken away from them as they were children, and to come out of that and to have to register as sex offenders and all kind of, it was very unfair. It is beyond unfair. That doesn't even begin to describe what they had gone through. But the series was brilliantly made. The 5 men were very close with Ava DuVernay as far as their portrayals and how they wanted their characters portrayed and what their experiences individually were like. And I tip my hat off to Ava DuVernay for putting together just an amazing ensemble cast and really just telling the truth. Telling the truth rather than pinning a horrible crime on unsuspecting young men. Somebody actually doing the work. Somebody telling the real story that's never been told. If this miniseries never came out, we would never have known what their families went through, what some of what they went through. So I tip my hat off to the whole cast and crew. Some heavy hitters that may actually be a little resounding for you and make you want to go and see it a little bit more, a little bit deeper. Joshua Jackson, you guys know him from Dawson's Creek, Mighty Ducks, a whole bunch of other stuff. Blair Underwood, like, you know, shout out to Frat. That's Frat right there. Shout out to Blair Underwood. That's my Frat, bro. John Leguizamo. I love John Leguizamo. And I love the fact in the last decade he's taken on more serious roles because we're so used to him just being the funny guy, you know, cracking jokes or whatever. And we hadn't seen him until now doing more serious type roles. So this is maybe the second or third role that I've seen him take in the last maybe 5 or 6 years that was serious. And I was like, wow, like he's got some depth to him. Shout out to John Leguizamo. Felicity Huffman, she plays the detective, I think she plays, was she a DA? I don't know. No, she wasn't the DA. I think she was the head of the, she was the head of the police department that pinned these young men to this crime and didn't have any kind of hardcore evidence on it. That's another story within itself. And, you know, she having all those issues now with the whole college scandal, so that was kind of, that was different. It was a bit different. Niecy Nash. I love seeing Niecy Nash in this. This was a really different role for her as well. Because I feel like some comics and some artists and some actors come into the industry with this whole jovial, fun, playful attitude. And so we just sometimes we unintentionally box them into a category. And so we don't ever consider them doing serious, sad, completely off the radar type of roles. So to see Niecy Nash jump into this role and own it and make me believe that she was this mother, it really impressed me. It really, really did. And the 5 men were eventually exonerated, as I said before. But the fact that they had to go through this just because someone was trying to prove a point or pin it on someone or someone's just sucks. It really does. But I think that this is a good series for everyone to check out. Black, white, indifferent, purple. I don't care if you're turquoise or aquamarine. You need to see this series. You need to understand and see from a different perspective how life can be sometimes. A lot of people don't understand Black people, minorities, having issues in this country because they've never had to have those type of talks with their kids. Never. So, interesting story. It was done tastefully, and I think that this is definitely one of the best series that I've seen in a while. I know that they have a whole host of awards. They've been nominated for just a smorgasbord of accolades, and I hope that they get it because I could just tell, I could feel the vibrations through the television, and they've earned it. They've absolutely earned it. So I appreciate you guys for all of your love and support. Go and check out When They See Us, because you know they're gonna collect some big time awards this year. Some really good awards, really awesome acclaim, and I appreciate that so very much from you guys. I love y'all to pieces. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face. You tell them, "Don't believe me. Don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history." That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is way better. Way better. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Have a great week.